Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I created this Indian bridal makeup look with a modern twist. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then keep on watching. So I'm starting off with primer. For this I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Next, I will be color correcting my under eye circles as well as the redness around my nose area and my other imperfections. And then I'm going to blend that all in with a damp sponge. Next, I'm going to set that with a thin layer of translucent powder. I'm using the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. Next, I will be applying one thin layer of my L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Next, I will be cream contouring and highlighting. I will be using the shade SH1 mixed with a bit of porcelain to go under my eyes and anywhere else I want to highlight. And then for my contour, I will be using the shades SH4 and SH6. And then I will be blending all of that out. But first, I will be dampening my sponge with the 3W Clinic Makeup Pearl Mist. This makes blending a whole lot easier, especially for cream products. To ensure that this is going to last all day long, I will be baking with the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. So as I'm waiting for that to bake, I will be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ash Brown. Okay, so both of my eyebrows are done. If you want to see the tutorial for that, I'll have it linked in the description box below. So I'm going to scooch you guys in a bit closer so we can start with the eyes. Okay, so I'm starting off by priming my eyelids. I'm using the Sparkle eyeshadow base. Okay, so I'm starting off by using my Kylie Royal Peach palette. So I'm starting off by taking Sorbet. It's the lightest shade in the palette as my overall base. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelids and on my crease up until my brow bone. Okay, so next from the same palette, I'll be using the shade Sand as my transition shade. Next palette that I will be using is the Smoke palette by Urban Decay, and I will be taking the shade Barlust, and I'm just going to pop that on my crease. So I'm blending that on my crease but lower than my transition shade. Next, still from the same palette, I'm taking the shade Backdoor, which is a slightly darker brown shade, and I'm going to put that even lower than Barlust. But I'm concentrating that on the outer third of my crease only. I'm not bringing that in. So I'm just taking a clean blending brush and I'm going to blend that out a bit. Okay, so for my outer V, I'm still using the Smoked palette and I am taking the shade Blackout. I will also be putting a bit of that on my inner corner. And for my eyelids, I will be taking the Nubian And lastly, I will be taking the Nubian 2 palette, and I will be taking the shade Nairobi, this one, for the centers of my eyelids. Powder. So I've already brushed the excess powder off. Now I'm taking my smoked palette again, I'm dipping back into the shade Barlust, and put that on my lower lash line. Okay, so now that I am done with my eyeshadow, I will go ahead and line my eyes. I am using the L'Oreal Gel Intenza eyeliner in the shade 01 Profound Black. Okay, so I had no idea that my camera stopped recording, but I did draw the base of my eyeliner with a gel eyeliner, and now I'm going in with a felt tip liquid liner to draw the lower line and as well as the inner corner and the wing. So for every Indian makeup look, it is essential to line your eyes with kajal. In my case, I will be doing that with the blackest eyeliner that I currently have, and that is her version by Urban Decay. And I'm just going to line my waterline heavily. Next, I will be adding 2 coats of my mascara. This is the Rocket Volume from Maybelline. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my falsies off camera. I stacked 2 lashes together.
I used the Red Cherry lashes in the style DM03 and the Fairy Magic false eyelashes from Yoyoso.
Let's go ahead and start contouring and chiseling out. For this, I'll be using my MAC contour palette, and I'll be taking the darkest shade. To chisel everything out a bit further, I will be taking a darker contour brush. I will also be using that shade to contour my nose. So for blush, I will be taking this very neutral pink shade. This is Fig from EB Advance. Next, for highlight, I will actually be using 2 shades. These are both from Detail Makeovers. I did mention these on my previous video. And these are their baked highlighters in Vanilla Cake and Caramel Glaze. So what I will be doing is, I will be taking Vanilla Cake first and apply that on the high points of my face as I normally would. I will also be taking the same shade and put that on my brow bone. Next, I am taking the Caramel Glaze and put that over. And lastly, for the lips. So traditionally, the go-to shade for the Indian bride is a bright red shade. Since I wanted to put a modern twist on this, I will be taking a deeper red tone. This is Leo from Kylie Cosmetics, and I am going to apply that on my lips. So the last step for this look is setting spray. I am using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. So that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and click that tiny bell beside it to get notified whenever I upload a new video. All of my social media handles are listed down below, so go ahead and check that out if you want. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on my next video.